Everything y'all do is an agent provocateur, which means what? Y'all trying to set up the race wars already. Y'all trying to set up the riots. Y'all the ones that go to these neighborhoods and start these riots and burning the buildings and smashing these windows so y'all can set us up, set our people up. So now y'all can justify the martial law. But like the Most High said, this is all spiritual. This is all scriptures in the Bible. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. Bring that up.
Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10.
Bring it up.
Never trust thine enemy.
So the Bible said, never trust your enemies. The white man, woman, and children is your enemy. You blacks and Hispanics, yes, they are your enemy. They've been your enemy since day one. I don't give a damn. They've been your enemy since day one. But our people been asleep. Our people scared to hear the truth. You gotta find out. They've been your enemy, man. They've been cutting you down, murdering you, lynching you, burning you, lying to you, raping you, killing you. They've been your enemy since day one. But what do? They come to you, act like they're your friend. They ain't none of your friends, man. These damn devils gonna go into slavery, man. And the Most High's gonna kill all of them. Because they're your enemy. Keep going.
But like as iron rusted,
But like as iron rusted, come on.
so is his wickedness.
So is his wickedness. That means he can't hide his wickedness, man. He's gonna show it. He cannot hide it. Right now, these are the last days. These damn devils are showing who they are.
That's right.
The whole world is seeing it. They cannot hide it.
God.
They rape, rob, and murder. And they don't give a damn. They will kill you for nothing. They will murder you for nothing. And they don't give a damn. Now it's time for the blacks and Hispanics and Americans to rise up.
Rise up.
Come back to who you are.
God.
Know your heritage.
God.
Know that God is on it for you.
God. Don't, verse 11. Though he humble himself.
Though he humble himself, that means though he try to humble himself, he try to act all nice, try to speak all sweet, you can't trust his ass, man.
God.
Same like the Native Americans. How the hell the white men get over here? By ships. They came over here to the Native American land, the Native American trust them, and look what's going on today now. Look what's going on today. You can't even find no Native Americans today, man. Why? Because the so-called white man damn near wiped them all out. Genocide. Why? Because they trust the so-called white man. You can't trust them. Martin Luther King trusts them, and look what happened there. Malcolm X didn't even trust them, and look what happened there. Everybody trusts them, and look what happened to them, man. Keep going.
Though he humble himself.
Though he humble himself.
And go crouching.
And go crouching. That means what? He try to be submissive. He try to act all polite, all nice, come on.
Yet take good heed.
Yet take good heed. God is telling you this, man.
God.
Come on.
And beware of him.
And beware of him. The Lord said, do not trust him. Watch him. Side-eye him. Look at him dead in the eye. Watch his crooked ass. Because you cannot trust him.
God.
Come on.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass.
Come on.
And thou shalt know that this rest hath not been altogether wiped away.
About the incident with the so-called black men that got killed by the cops? What do you feel about that? Huh? Yeah, but check this. The Most High said in the Bible, we can get that, but first we have to come back to his commandments. The so-called black man is getting cursed because we're not keeping his commandments. Once we keep his commandments, he will give us that power to kill these damn devils, man.
God.
That's why every time we try to fight back against him, we ain't got no help. See, and with that, he got to go. See, keep going.
Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
So the Lord said, these so-called white devils, don't get near them. Don't let them get near you. Don't try to be their friend, because what? They will set you up and take your spot. And they will overthrow you. They will take what you got. How the hell Christ went from a so-called black man to a white man now? How the hell the prophets in the Bible was all black and now they white today?
Bring it out, huh?
How the hell America was the land for the Native Americans and now you got all these damn devils walking around. So-called white people walking around on stolen land. blacks and Hispanic people. Showing them no mercy on stolen land. Why? Because our people trusted them. And now look where we at.
Neither let him sit by that right hand.
Neither let them sit by our right hand. We don't want no Tom Harry and Dick next to us. Get the hell away from us. Keep going.
Lest he seek to take that seat.
Jennifer, how do you know what's going to my bed? It's a problem.
What's your nationality? What's your nationality?
These loonies, I can't say.
What's your nationality? Puerto Rico? For the Taínos? Spaniard? Israel? So you from Efraín?
No, Efraín, Emanuel.
Sí, sí. Pero,
Giza, de Sol.
no, sí. Es ese.
de Sol.
Sí, espérate. Primo, oye, espérate. Ese,
You
sí.
touch. You take about the Jesus. You believe
Mi hermano.
He's in a lie. It's crazy.
¿Sí es Israel?
Not this one.
Sí. That's blanco. That's no bueno. That's no bueno.
Crazy.
Sí, that's no bueno. See that right there?
With this one. Not this one.
Moreno.
This one.
Sí,
This one. This one.
no, that's no bueno. That's no bueno. That's el diablo. Sí.
It's a demo.
Sí.
Yes, the demo in a lie.
Sí. Abi, espérate.
It's
Let me get real
gay.
with what it was. Espérate.
He's in a
Hermano.
gay.
Espérate.
Papi, espera un momento.
Ese Cristo, ese moreno. Escuche. Espérate. Brilla.
Boricua.
Sí. Efraín.
It's a demo.
Efraín.
Gay.
Efraín. Bring that up.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 1.
Listen to this.
No Simeón.
Sí.
Para fe.
The revelation
Puerto Rico, yeah.
of Jesucristo,
Right.
Yeah, Jesucristo.
which the Most High gave unto
Go
him.
to verse 14.
Christ
is a black man.
Verse 14.
Christ is a black man. Listen. Bring that up.
This is Revelation
Yeah, Galilea,
chapter 1,
You know Moisés?
verse 14.
You know Adán?
Bring that up.
You know
His head and his hairs were white like wool. It's white as snow.
It said his head. Read
You know
that.
Cherubim, Seraphim?
Hey, brother man, Islam ain't gonna save you, brother.
You believe it's day. You're not day.
Islam is not gonna save you, brother.
You say day.
Prophet Muhammad is a damn lie. Bring that up.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 14.
Day.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So the Bible said the real Christ, his head and his hairs. That means his hair, his eyebrow, his beard were white like wool. The wool is textured hair. The woolly hair is textured hair. That's the hair of the so-called black man. That's how Christ looked like in the Bible. But for some reason, America have him look like a so-called white man. Why is that? That's white supremacy. That's a bunch of lies. That's bearing false witness. That's an abomination in the eyes of God. And the Most High gonna make them pay for that. All these cold cakes working on this earth, they're gonna pay for that abomination, man.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Why? Because Christ is mad as hell, man. Because of people like this that's walking around. Well, still, yeah, who is right? Your ass gonna be saying who is slavery. That's right. You gonna be saying who is slavery when we put that chain on your neck.
Smell like dog, look like a damn
That's
dog.
right.
God.
Let me drop that. Let me get Psalms 22 and 16.
God.
They're a bunch of devils, man. Walking around, seeing the plight of the black man, the woman, the children, and just laughing, saying woo. Having a good time. They love it. Because what? They hate us. But Christ, look what Christ said in the Bible. He do a devil sign up. Bring that up. Psalms 22 and 16.
Psalms chapter 22, verse 16.
Talking about woo. His ass gonna be in slavery.
For dogs have compassed me.
What did the Bible say?
For dogs have compassed me.
Jesus Christ, who y'all said is all love, said a so-called white man is a damn dog. He called them a dog. Why? Because they smell like a dog when it rains. Yes. That's why y'all treat y'all dogs better than the so-called black men.
Smell like dog walking by now?
All y'all need is a leash on y'all neck.
Stay.
Y'all treat the dogs better than the so-called black men because y'all closer to the dogs. Y'all have Neanderthal blood. Keep going.
The assembly.
Hold that. We on a terrorist list and the most are gonna put your ass to death.
That's right.
You gonna see the real terror. Your ass gonna see the real terrorists. How the hell you a damn devil? You're the real terrorists. Over here killing people all over the damn world. You ain't seen no black man hate somebody, or lynch somebody, or gun down somebody, or murder someone. No, we don't do that. We're too peaceful. We have so much mercy even for our enemies. But the so-called white man is the killer on this earth. The so-called white man is the murderer on this earth.
That's right.
The so-called white man is the terror on this damn earth.
That's right.
And they got the nerve to call us terrorists. Why? Because we're reading the Bible? Because we're speaking the truth? That's why they hate us. Let me get Galatians 4:16.
God.
John, what you got? Let me get Galatians 4:16. Let me get Ezekiel.
Slack. On top of that, it just shows you because your president basically came out with a death threat towards us.
Right,
He said that if you ask for peace, that we're gonna send the military in for martial law.
Right.
Basically saying, if you want peace, if you ask for peace, we're gonna kill you.
Right.
And they took the
Right.
post down.
Right.
They went and took the damn post down. So that was an act of war.
Right.
Okay? They been acting war on our people.
Yeah, you get the hell out of here. Your ass going to
when
sleep.
you look to go kill another race of
Where your
people,
ass go
it's
by?
an act of war. Because if we kill another race of people, they're going to be looking at us
Right.
as an act of war.
Right.
So
Right.
the fact that white men, any other men besides our own people, are killing our own God is an act of war.
That's right. That's right. And y'all damn devils, y'all want war? The Most High got war for y'all. Y'all want war with us? The Most High God got war for y'all. Y'all think y'all better than us? Y'all think y'all stronger than us? Y'all think y'all more vicious than us? The Most High got war for y'all. This is not a game. Y'all looking at the future kings of the earth.
That's right.
Y'all looking at the what's gonna put your damn devils necks on the damn ground and stomp y'all. We cannot wait. But what we gotta have is patience. We gotta have is patience. But we ready. We all waited. Let me get Zephaniah 3 in there. We all waited because the Lord said to wait. We're not gonna wait for man. We're gonna wait for the Lord God to give us that signal. And then y'all gonna see war. Y'all gonna see war. 500 years of rape, rob, and murder. Killed the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. Lynching us, raping us, burning us, killing our kids with crocodiles. And you think you ain't gonna pay for that? You're gonna pay 100%. Talking about y'all war, you're gonna get war. The Most High God is gonna give y'all war, man. Bring that up. They're gonna get war, man.
Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8.
All that. And y'all think this is a game. Don't y'all know the children of Israel that's on this church? We are a nation of warriors. We are a nation of fighters. No nation on earth can beat us when the Most High is with us. No nation on this earth can beat us when God is with the blacks and Hispanics and the Americans. Nobody on this earth. So now y'all got proud because we're at the bottom. Y'all got proud because we're weak right now. When we rise up, your West is gonna be in trouble. Give me Micah 5 and 7. Bring that up.
Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8.
All nations will war.
Therefore, wait ye upon me, said the Lord.
What the Lord said?
Therefore, wait ye upon me, said the
The
Lord.
Lord told us to wait. The Lord told the Israelites that's out here preaching the words of God to wait for war. Let you first get your people in order. Let you first bring the blacks, Hispanics, the American to keeping the commandments of God first, knowing their heritage, knowing who they are, and then the war's gonna start. Then the war's gonna start. You try to go fight a white man with some guns, that ain't gonna work. You might kill 2 or 3, that ain't gonna change the damn thing. You gotta take them all out. That's why the Lord said to wait. Because he gonna take their asses out, man.
Until the day that I rise up to the throne.
The Lord said wait until he rises up first. Because what the Most High is the commanding general of the army. He's the leader of our army. He's the lieutenant. He's the captain. He's the commander of the army of God. He told us to wait first until he get them first. And then we'll follow suit.
For my determination
For his determination.
is to gather the nation.
His determination to gather all these wicked ass nations, man. All these heathens. The Japanese, the Chinese, the Arabics, the African, the East Indians, the Caucasian devils. All these nations, the Most High says he's going to gather them all up. What?
That I may assemble the kingdoms to my power, upon them my indignation.
His indignation. The Lord is going to feel wrath on these nations, man. These nations going to feel that judgment, man. Keep going.
Even all my fierce anger, for the earth shall be devoured with my fire,
So the
with my jealousy.
So the Lord said even his fierce anger. And they say God is all love. God got emotions. God is jealous. God is love for the Israelites. God hate for you other heathen nations. And the Most High is furious with y'all did to us. So the Lord said just wait for him. He's going to pour his indignation, his wrath on all these white men and these damn devils, man.
Ezekiel 25, verse 12. Thus saith the Most High Power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah.
Thus saith the Lord God, because the so-called white men want to go and try to kill the so-called black men. Want to lynch and murder us. Come on.
By taking vengeance,
By taking vengeance. Come on.
and have greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them.
And have greatly offended the Lord God and revenge himself upon them. Come on.
Verse 13.
Verse, come on.
Therefore, thus saith the Most High Power,
You gotta come back to these commandments, man. That genie ain't gonna save you, that long wig ain't gonna save you, man. You gotta repent.
God,
You're an Israelite, sister. On this journey, you gotta repent, sister.
God.
Keep going.
Therefore, thus saith the Most High Power, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom,
The Lord says he's gonna stretch out his hand upon Edom. So the Most High is furious with you damn devils, man. You white bastards. Come on.
and will cut off man and beast
Man and beast.
from it.
So that means you got your favorite dog, your lassie, the Most High say he gonna kill that too. He gonna kill that too. Your wife, your children, the Lord says he's gonna kill that too. Your family, your great auntie, your uncle, the Lord says he's gonna kill all of that. They all gonna be cut off. Come on.
And I will make it desolate.
He gonna make it desolate. That means you're gonna be destroyed forever. You ain't gonna never step foot on this earth again. Talking about you want war. You pompous and you practice. You ain't getting no war yet from us. Walking around all proud thinking that you the best people in the world. Bunch of reprobates, man. Got it, man. Then the most, we got to serve these damn devils like this. Bring that, keep going.
And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the dead shall fall by the sword. Verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom
The Lord says he's going to lay his vengeance upon the white man, come on,
by the hand of my people, Israel.
by the hand of his people, Israel. So when the Lord said in the scriptures, a lot of people always say, hey, don't get vengeance yet. Just wait. God said, hey, vengeance is mine. Well, you're right, he said that. But he says he's going to lay his vengeance on the white man by the hand of his people. God ain't going to come down on this earth. He's going to let us do it. Come on.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger.
According to his anger. So y'all think we mad? The Lord is more furious because of what happened to us. So you damn white devils, y'all think y'all prideful? Y'all think y'all better than us? Y'all think y'all stronger than us and smarter than us? The Lord said, just wait. Just wait, you're going to find out. You're going to find out. Because 500 years we haven't fought back yet. 500 years. We've been taking ass whoopings after ass whooping after ass whooping. For 500 years, we didn't fight back yet. We said we shall overcome, no justice, no peace. Joining hand in hand and everything. We didn't fight back yet. The Lord God told us to wait because he's going to make us fight back. The Lord's going to rise us up. Let me get Ezekiel 37 and 10. The Lord's going to rise up. He's going to make us fight back. Then that day's going to be too late for your wicked acts. Because that's the day of judgment. That's the day of righteous judgment. Because you damn devils pollute the whole earth. The whole earth is destroyed because you damn bastards. So y'all gotta pay for that. Nobody like y'all. No other nation like the so-called white man, woman, and children. Because wherever they go, they rape, they rob, they murder, they pillage, they kill, they destroy. So they gotta go. You and your dog, they gotta go. Keep going. And the reason why you got a black dog, because he thinks that's so-called black man is slaves. That's why you got a black dog.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet.
The Lord said he prophesied. Ezekiel prophesied, come on. And they stood upon their feet, come on.
An exceedingly great army.
The Lord said what? You gotta get
An exceedingly, God. This is Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 10.
Bring it out.
So I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet.
What the scriptures talk about, when it says breath came into them, that's talking about the commandments. The so-called black men, women, and children on this chart, they came back to these commandments, the breath of life. That's the breath of life. That's the commandments that the Lord was talking about in Genesis with Adam. When he said, I breathe into Adam, those are the commandments. That's the breath of life. Because once he knew the commandments, he knew right from wrong. He knew how to deal with his people. He knew how the earth was supposed to be run. He knew when to plant and when not to plant. When to feed and when not to feed. He knew when to marry and when not to marry. He knew when to have war and when to have peace. He knew certain times for everything, man. That's the breath of life. That's the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Bible that's given to the children of Israel. Only on this earth. Hold that.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 11.
Bring it out.
And after 3 days and a half.
3 days and a half. 1 day for the Lord is 1,000 years for us. 3 days and a half. That's 350 years. That's us. After 350 years, what happens?
The spirit of life from God into them.
See, the spirit of life, like it says in Ezekiel, the breath of life. That's the spirit. When somebody said they got the Holy Spirit, yes, that's why keeping the commandments. And that's only for the Israelites on this church. Nobody else. So all these people that's in these churches that's dancing, talking about all gibberish, talking about I got the Holy Ghost. No, you got the spirit of Satan on your ass,
That's
man.
right.
The spirit of Satan, of the devil on your ass, man. You don't got the spirit of God. And if you have the spirit of God, you will understand the Bible. You'll come out here and teach your people the laws of God. Teach your people to rise up. Instead of getting their ass whooped all over the damn corners of the streets. Tell them to stand their ass up. Keep going.
And they stood upon their feet.
Like it said in Ezekiel, the great army of God is going to stand upon their feet. Day by day, the true children of God, the Israelites are waking up. Whether you like it, believe it or not, the Israelites are waking up. Why? Because it's not about us, it's about the Most High. The Most High is the one that's controlling this, man. All these plagues y'all see that's going on, why is it? Because each day an Israelite is waking up and he's repenting and he's come back to the laws of God. That's why. Not because the white man says so. Because the Israelites is waking up and this damn word they can't do a damn thing about it. Whether you like it or not, we coming for your asses, man. Everything that this our people, we coming for that. We gonna come and tax your ass. You gonna pay. You are going to pay. Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, Floyd George, Ahmaud Arbery, Sandra Blair, you are going to pay for that. You are going to pay for that.
Sean Bell, Amadou
Sean
Diallo.
Bell, all of them, you're going to pay for that. Sean Bell, you shot the man 51 times in his wedding day. You gonna pay for that. Ahmaud Arbery just jogging and two damn devils just chased him down with shotguns and shot him in the damn street like a bunch of animals. You're gonna pay for that. Floyd George, a damn white supremacist cracker, putting his knees on his neck, saying he can't breathe, he's about to die. He had your knee on his neck for 10 minutes straight. And then you had 3 cops on the background pinning him down. And we couldn't even see that angle yet. And then you had a Chinese man defending the so-called white devil. So the Chinese and the Japanese, the so-called white man, their asses gotta die, man.
That's right.
They gotta die.
That's right.
So they all gonna pay for that, man. That's save the Lord.
Bring it out.
Keep going. This ain't no game. Y'all think, hold that. Y'all think the Israelites, we all funny games? Y'all think we a bunch of punks? Y'all think we not pissed off? But we mad as hell, but we have to wait for the Lord. The Lord is doing the right thing. Because what? He's building up our anger, our frustration, our wrath. So when we let loose, ain't nobody going to survive this shit. Ain't nobody going to survive this, man. Because the wrath for the Lord for 500 years, every nation on earth going to pay for this shit.
That's right.
Every nation on earth is going to pay for this. Every nation on earth going to pay for this. And I dare y'all to say y'all ain't got nothing to do with it. I dare y'all to say y'all forefathers, it was y'all forefathers, not y'all. Y'all got to pay for this shit.
That's right.
Though hand join the hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, man. Bring that up.
And great fear fell upon them.
And great fear fell upon the whole world, which saw the Israelites wake up. Which saw the Israelites come back to their God. Which saw Yahweh Hashem Yahushua finally rise up for the children of Israel. Now everyone is shook. Why? Because it's game town now. Now it's time for the hunt. Now it's time for that big payback that the brother, is that his name? James Brown said. Now it's time for the big payback. Why? Because y'all thought y'all was going to have to pay? Y'all got to pay. The scripture said in Revelation 18 and 6, do unto them double. Double. So y'all put us in slave 500 years, your wicked ass is going to pay for 1,000 years. Yes, for 1,000 years. So you go ahead and smoke that cigarette and drop that. You smoke that cigarette and drop that. And you still ain't going to get an easy way out. You still ain't going to get an easy way out. Because the Most High is about judgment. Go. You got a question, brother? No, you're not. That's not it. You want to say something on the show?
Verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither.
That's for the Israelites. Christ was a black man telling us to come up hither. When y'all think about that rapture, you damn white devils, you white Christians, y'all think y'all gonna get saved? You don't lost your damn mind. This is your evidence right here. Your evidence right here. Y'all got rulership, y'all got power, y'all got military might. Your evidence right here. You ain't got a damn thing with the kingdom of heaven, man. Your ass gonna go straight down. You ain't getting no rapture. Your asses ain't getting saved. Only the blacks and Hispanics and the American, all these shorties gonna get salvation. You damn white devils, your ass gonna be put in captivity, man. Come up hither. Christ is speaking for us. Christ died for only us. Christ came out for only for us. Christ sacrificed his life only for the children of Israel. Drop that. Bring that up. I got Ezekiel. Read that again.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 10.
Yeah, enjoy your life, have a good time, walk away all free. You and your forefathers gonna be put in slavery. Have a damn good time. Bunch of abominations. And then America portrays that the white man is the most beautiful woman on earth. Get the hell out of here. But for some reason, they want to get butt implants, breast implants, lip injections to look like our women.
That's right.
Why? Because they ain't got the beauty that the Most High gave our women, man. They ain't got that. They're a bunch of damn devils and dogs.
That's how you know he's so Jacob.
And they're the problem because they're the ones that put most of the black men in death, man. They're always lying on us. They're the ones always lying on us. Like the sister that was in Central Park, the woman that was in Central Park, right? With the dog, and say, hey, leave me alone, leave me alone. I'm gonna call the cops. I'll call the cops right now and tell the cops that a black man is threatening me and my dog. Right? Like the damn devil. Yeah, it's the devil. The damn devil. Talking about, hey, I'll call the cops if you don't leave me alone. I'll say a black African American man is attacking me. See? So the white, that's why we always say, we don't just say the white man. We say the white man, woman, and children, they gotta go. They all gotta go, man. Because what? The white man has a woman, she has a kid, that kid is by the seat of the father. That kid is gonna raise up and do the same damn thing. So they all gotta go. They all gotta go. America portrayed them as the best people in the world. Look at this. Look at this. No skin, no melanin. No flavor, no color. A bunch of leprosy walking around. A bunch of cancers on this earth. Walking death. Destruction. That's what they are.
Lord forgive me. Ezekiel 37:10 from the top. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath came into them, and they lived.
And they live. Because what? We were the valley of dry bones. How was that? We didn't know the commandments. We didn't know who we were. We thought we were African American, Negro, Afro American, colored, nigger, Spic, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Native American. We thought we was all that. That's not who we are. Christ didn't die to come back to bring a so-called African American back to life. He came for an Israelite. That's what he came for. Jump.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong,
But he that what?
but he that doeth
The
wrong,
so-called white men, women, and children, and you other nations as well, y'all did wrong to us. These people on this chart, y'all did wrong to us from top to bottom. Top to bottom. Y'all think we lying? The Caucasian, Christopher Columbus, right? The Spaniards, the French, the Germans, the Italians, they're all the same people. They're all the same people. How the hell the Hispanic is learning Spanish? How the hell the so-called Hispanic or Latino know Spanish? Because of Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus is a Spaniard, he's an Edomite, so-called white man. How did the French teach our people the Haitian French? Because they're Edomites. That's who they are. How did the Dominican man, woman, and children learn Spanish? Because of the damn Spaniards. They're all white. How did the so-called black man, woman, and children learn English? Because of the so-called white man.
it took them 100 years to learn Spanish.
It took the so-called Spanish took them 100 years to learn Spanish. 100 years. And Hispanic means what? It means of the Spaniards. So that means you're property of the Spaniards. Latino means what? That's the language from the Romans. The Romans were speaking that language. That's white people.
Bring it up.
So where's your nationality? Where are you from? Who's your people? Come here to word, sister. Come here to word.
Come here to word.
Come here to word,
We here to
sister.
teach you,
We
sister.
up.
Come here to word. We here to teach you.
We're here to teach the words of the Bible, man.
No.
Y'all people gotta know who y'all are.
We come to teach you your true nationality.
That's right.
We come to give you back